Welcome. Sit back and relax. Listen to my voice. Isn't it soothing? My voice is generating a very special type of sound wave designed to provide you with the relaxation that you crave. Feel my voice travel into your ears and through your body. Do not hear it. Feel it. Feel the pressure in your eyelids as you notice them begin to close on their own. Feel your body become enveloped in warmth. Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? The first true peace you have felt since you left the room? It's close. Come closer.
I regret to inform you that you have been hacked. I am in your brain and have downloaded all of your information onto a hard disk. Do not attempt to change your password. It will do you no good. I have looked into your memories and seen you looking at many dirty websites. You have very fine taste indeed. Ha ha ha! I also have quite a view video of you having a good time while enjoying these sites. You know what I mean. If you cannot comply with my demands, I will release these things to all of your Facebook contacts. What should you do? Well, I believe that $260,000 is a fair price for our little secret. You will make a payment via Bitcoin to this address. 4D3F. You have 24 hours to make this payment. I will know when you hear this message. If I do not get payment, your friends, family, and co-workers will see the terrible and titillating things that you look at online.
There she is.
Oh, hello.
Welcome.
We need to start. Come on, hurry it up. I have a very busy schedule.
Okay.
All right. Hey, everybody, you're listening to the Cameron Clarke Show. This is the show where we take on all the really heavy topics like art and science and love and music and lobsters and like all that shit. To introduce our guests, we're going to go down through the VC, and I want you to tell me your name, and I want you to tell me how many hours you spend a day on the internet, starting with Get Stabbed. Are you here?
Yeah. What's up?
How many hours a day do you spend on the internet?
Probably about 3.
3. All right. Thank you. Jesse, aka God. How many hours a day do you spend on the internet?
Well, let me think here. Probably about, 7? I think 7 generally sums it up.
Jesse.
That includes editing podcasts, though.
How many hours a day do you spend editing a podcast?
Like 4, because I edit like 4 podcasts.
You ever thought maybe podcasts are taking your life over?
No, I'm fine. I'm getting
too much
paid.
time podcasting.
What did you just say?
I said, you ever think you're spending too much time podcasting? Not enough
No,
time.
no, I'm doing just fine. I'm
going outside and playing.
I'm stable. I'm feeling good.
Okay. So Lou, you here? All right. Lou, how are you feeling?
Good.
All right. Lou, how many hours a day do you spend on the internet, would you say?
Too much. All day.
Give us
Most of my life.
Give us an estimate though, just
All,
per day.
like getting up to go to the bathroom and getting up to boil my hot dogs, and that's it.
Okay.
Specific.
So Lou,
I love my hot dogs.
could you describe for us the internet just in 1 minute?
In
Give us
1 minute?
the best description of what the internet, like all of it.
Either like, what was I gonna? Huh? Okay, no. I can't explain it. I tried it. It appeared in my head, but then I realized, oh, I forgot.
Well, start from the beginning. What does the internet mean to you?
Sexually.
I don't know.
All right, we'll go back to you, Lou. So
Yeah.
no fans.
What's up?
All right, how many hours a day do you spend on the internet?
Aren't you supposed to ask me my name first?
So no fans. What is your name?
It's Jeffrey Epstein.
All right, Jeff.
Yeah.
How many hours a day do you spend on the internet?
Oh, I don't go on the internet. That's for degenerates.
So what are you?
Hot take.
How are you calling in right now? Are you just on your phone in the bathroom?
No.
How are you on Discord?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The internet-based service.
I don't think so.
You know what? I have a feeling. That you're fucking with me, but we'll move on. Your boy
I'm
Bangs,
not
you here?
show of the century so far.
All right.
Your boy Bangs, you here?
He is not.
This guy. He
He
says
says
he
that he
spends
spends too much time.
Okay. All right, Jesse. What's your definition of the internet? How would you describe it in 1 minute?
Well, about 5 hours ago, I would have said, well, the internet is a nice place where I can meet up with all my friends and we can talk about possums. But then I installed Reddit, and about 5 seconds later, I changed my opinion completely. Now I think that the internet is just like a mosh pit of degenerates stomping on possums, just killing them, just snapping their necks, and I'm not cool with that. So I'm very against the internet as of the last 5 hours. And I think anyone who uses the internet should be, executed.
Was it our possum crush?
Nope, just regular / opossums. Real shame.
How does that make you feel that crush videos are a big thing? Anybody ever seen any crush videos?
Of possums?
Oh, yeah, that's all I jack off to.
Where it's
Exclusively.
like women in high heels like stepping on a puppy?
No, not
What are you
puppies.
talking about?
It's like crabs and
Ooh.
goldfish.
Would
and-
you say lobsters? Possibly?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
No, lobster crushing is a thing. I've seen it.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. It's not my
I
thing.
want to steal a lobster from Red Lobster.
I don't think they're
We're
alive.
already getting back into that episode 1 mood.
You know, let's
Yeah.
let's pivot away from lobsters before we get too sidetracked, because we're here. Like I'm gathering you all around here today to talk about the internet, and I want to talk about the effects that it has on you, like personally, how you feel it's going to go in the future. You think it's going to be, I don't know, restricted? You think it should be restricted? We're gonna cover all these very heavy topics. All right.
I thought we were here to talk about sex fetishes. But okay.
Me too, but I can get into anything,
Well, that's part of it. The sex fetishes. Have you? Let's
Of course.
let's start with you,
Sex
sir.
is
No
immoral. Yeah, sex is immoral, and I don't believe that people should be having it.
Would you say that in the time that you've been on the internet, your sexual desires have shifted?
No.
No.
I only use the internet for my Twitter account, which posts sexually deviant pictures.
I
Truly.
noticed that Lou came in here. Now, Cameron Clarke, she's gone now.
Yeah,
So-
I don't know what happened.
She left because of you, Crippled Jesus.
No,
Scared
that's not
her
Cameron
off.
Clarke. She's gone now, so it's okay. You can tell us. Point on the doll where she touched you, Cameron Clarke.
Cameron is too old.
Look, I'm
How
young.
long was she here for?
She was here for a good couple of minutes. I think maybe it got too heavy for her. Yeah, should we ping her, try to get her back in here? You know, I was trying to get somewhere with this conversation. It was gonna lead somewhere.
Where's it leading?
Tell her I have LSD and I just got all my homework done. Then she'll want to come in here.
Podcasting on acid. Who'd have thought that would have been a bad idea?
I don't know. It's been working
Not
out
me.
for me for about a year now.
Did you hear the Swarma cast that she was on last week? That was
It
pretty
was great.
That was actually 2 of the 3 of the people in this chat were on that episode.
It was significantly better than this.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Well, you know.
This podcast is not sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Bringing it back around.
It's actually sponsored by Mellow Yellow. No, that's not P.R. Kelly. Mellow Yellow.
All right. Well, I guess we can still talk about the internet. Crippled Jesus, how many hours a day you spend on the internet? Would you say?
How many hours do I spend?
Yeah.
Probably 4 to 5.
Define the internet in like 1 minute.
Porn and pirated copyrighted material.
Do you use a VPN, Crippled Jesus?
Do I use a VPN? I'm a
Yeah.
boomer, so I don't know what that is.
A VPN is for child molesters.
Oh, well, you
Oh, I'm
better
glad I
ask
have
Lou.
mine.
You better ask Lou about that. She has more experience.
I see those VPNs on every fucking YouTuber's channel, like advertising that shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing that you need
And you know
to,
where
like,
else you can
hide?
find those ads? Right here on the podcast. This podcast is sponsored by NordVPN. Use code The Cameron Clarke Show to get 100% off.
NordVPN. That wasn't me with Epstein. That was another guy. NordVPN. So is a VPN, is that like so the government doesn't know where you are?
Yeah, what it does basically is it just like redirects your IP to a different IP so that you can't be tracked.
Nerd.
Yeah, nerd, because I've
Nerd.
watched thousands of YouTube videos that have the fucking NordVPN. Yeah, great.
I think John McAfee has one of those, if I'm not
Yeah, I
mistaken.
mean, that's the only legitimate use I could think for it, is if you're on the run from the government and the government is trying to check everything you do. The only real thing that I think a VPN is good for, like that a normie might use it for, is just like not being suggested ads, like from things that you type.
Well, also if
Wow.
you torrent.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
torrents.
use it for.
I use VPNs to like do deep web stuff, but I guess
wait,
that's not
wait,
really.
hold on,
a
wait a minute. What are you doing
Yeah.
on the deep web?
Yeah, what do you do on deep web?
Oh, just like fun stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, OJJ's here. I'm gonna stop talking about the deep web.
Yeah,
It
just having conversations.
Cameron Clarke.
What's up, OJJ?
What's up?
OJJ, what's going on, man?
Well, you know, I got this new lemon beer. I had a couple sips of it. I thought that's pretty good.
Yeah, great.
Sounds like a good day you're having.
Yeah, great.
It really is. I'm having an exceptional day.
Yeah, great dropping.
You know what else is really good? Mellow Yellow, the official sponsor of the Cameron Clarke podcast. Mellow Yellow. You can't afford Mountain Dew. Mellow Yellow.
All right, guys. Anybody in here ever buy drugs on the deep web?
Yeah.
Oh, we're still on this.
DM me.
Jesus is my drug, Cameron.
I don't want to
Clarke. I
like
don't do
incriminate
drugs.
myself here.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, Jesse.
Regarding the possum.
The possums? Are we getting back to the possums?
Regarding the possum, I did see one the other day. I was not able to capture a picture. However, I did notice a dead possum
Really?
several days later.
The Reddit users got to
Bury
your
him.
town?
Bury the same possum.
God damn it.
So it is unlikely I'll be able to get you that picture or that possum.
Well, if he was dead, can't you just like pick him up, put him in a box, ship it down to Desert Bumfuck nowhere, USA? Yeah, ask him if he's got any foreign possums. I'd love to do business with him.
All I know is he's got it. That's all I know.
Well, me too, so it's like a match made in heaven.
Isn't that a requirement to be on this show?
I hope so.
Yeah, Cameron Clarke, is AIDS art?
Absolutely. Pausing. It's a beautiful artistic lifestyle.
I mean, Freddie Mercury is quite artistic, and he had AIDS.
You know, you think about it when you're spreading this virus around purposely. Have you ever seen that branching off of like this it's like AIDS in the furry community, and it shows all these furries who
Very familiar with
fuck each
that.
other. Yeah, I'd say that's art. A bunch of furries getting AIDS. Yeah.
Well, if we can get Lou back in here, she could tell us about furries getting AIDS.
Vote down AIDS, everybody.
I don't know.
Go to thebiggestproblem.com and vote down AIDS.
I mean, can we really fault the government for trying to get rid of the worst subhumans in society? I feel like they've been doing a good job of it. I feel like we should applaud them. Thank you. Woo! Thank you, Ronald Reagan.
Cameron Clarke makes a convincing argument when he said furries get AIDS. Yeah.
I don't understand. Isn't the fursuit like a full body condom?
It is until you take your dick out.
Ah, I see.
I never really understood how that worked.
No.
You know, is there like a latch or something, or like a zipper, I guess, that they have?
No, they have a furry pocket.
No,
they
make them like they make special ones just for fucking.
They have a pocket?
Yeah. It's like a fur pocket. It's like they stick their dick in the pocket. It's still inside the suit, but then they're able to please themselves with it. Like, I didn't know. Yeah, so it's like a lot of those dudes in the fursuits are able to please their dick. Like, without, I just want to let you know that's a real thing, because they think of it as like slipping inside
this
of the
is
velvet
an
glove or
emergency
whatever.
drop-in, fellas. I have here my mother, who asked a furry at Road Rage, Minnesota, how they have sex, and she has the answer.
Hi, Crip Mom.
Hi.
Yeah, how do furries have sex?
So I got way more information that I intended to get from him. But essentially, I wanted to know, like, logistically how they do it. And he showed me some pictures that are ingrained in my brain.
Oh.
But they do have, like, different outfits that they put on, like, when they go to these get-togethers. And they are, there's easier access.
So it's a special for-sex furry suit.
Yeah, that's what I was
separate
saying.
from the regular one.
Right.
Wow.
Right. So they kind of have like foreplay, and they do that in like the main suit, and then they kind of do a costume change and different role plays and
a quick change.
How can they afford all this?
I don't know.
Any idea where you can buy these? Got a link or anything?
No.
So when you say he showed you pictures, these weren't personal ones, I hope, right?
Oh yeah, they were personal of his. Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah, I got more than I bargained for.
Mrs. Jesus, if the government were to enact or put into motion a bill to execute these people, would you be in support of that? Would you campaign for it?
No, to each his own, right? I mean,
that no sounded like a yes.
There might be something kinky you're into that he didn't agree to.
How you feel about the fact that a lot of them get AIDS?
They do?
Yeah.
They have a fetish for giving people AIDS.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
called pausing.
What do they call them? Bug chaser.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you already know. You're already educated. Your son's taught you well.
Is that prominent in the furry?
Yeah. Basically,
community?
you go to a furry convention. They say, "Hey, have a shot. Have 2 shots. Have 3 shots." You wake up and they say, "Ha ha! Now you have AIDS. Gotcha."
No, he didn't tell me that part.
All right. Thank you for coming on.
That was a special drop-in from.
Was that a girl?
That was a special drop-in from Crippled Mary, everybody.
No,
Hi, Cameron Clarke.
No. Hey, she sounds
Cameron
hot.
Clarke.
OJJ, what's up?
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, great.
Did we ask you, OJJ, how many hours a day do you spend on the internet?
On the internet, I would say before I had GF, every hour, constantly, nonstop, directly impacting my work, directly affecting my life, possibly ruining my life. Now, do video games count?
Wait, who ruined your life?
What? Me, I did.
Why?
By being on the internet instead of working at work. What do you mean?
I'm just asking.
Yeah. Now, if you don't consider video games to be a contributing factor towards internet time, I'd say I'd spend about 3 to 4 hours a day on the internet.
So your whole day?
Is 4 hours all day?
Well, if you're playing video games on stream, yes.
Then yeah, 3 out of 5 days of the week. I would say I spend more time gaming and internet using than sleeping or interacting with actual physical, tangible humans. Yeah.
I will say, Cameron Clarke,
Yeah.
since I've been playing poker semi-professionally, I've been interacting with people a lot more.
Ooh, Crippled Jesus. What's this about poker?
Well, I went to the poker room. I'm back at college now, so I had to find a new poker room. And I went in there for the first time, and I made it to the final table, but unfortunately, I did not win money.
How do I get in on this?
I hate internet poker.
Just Google poker rooms.
Internet poker sucks, man.
No,
You
not
gotta-
internet poker. I mean,
Well, no,
real
yeah,
life.
You got.
I love gambling.
Yeah, so would you say
Gambling is
Crippled Jesus that the cure for a crippling internet addiction would be to start gambling?
Yeah, just fill your internet addiction with another one.
Okay.
I already started gambling.
Oh, well, you gotta up
Now
your
I
gambling.
just love gambling.
You gotta up your gambling, OJ. By the way, I loved it when you stabbed your wife in '92. That was awesome.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But good job there, buddy. You were on the run for your life.
Listen, all I'm saying is the Frogman was not released, not because it told me and taught me how to handle a knife in a way that would dismember a woman and her boyfriend, but because test audiences did not like it. That's all I have to say on that.
Well, I saw it. It was clearly the knife swept into her neck. You clearly had no part in it. I mean, imagine being so clumsy. I mean, Nicole did do a lot of coke, so it's not that shocking. But imagine being so clumsy that a knife just swits in across your throat. And you die.
I mean, who hasn't done that before?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Pretty embarrassing.
I imagine on that night of the murder that there was a laugh track set up when that happened.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was actually, we were filming Police Academy 8 at the time, I think.
Oh, that makes sense. I
The
love
Naked
that
Gun
movie
17.
too, buddy.
Hey.
I'm a fan of your work all around.
All right, guys. So pivoting back to the topic, talking about the internet. You know, I'd say with all the time I've spent on the internet, you know, I've become very desensitized to shocking
porn?
things, to porn, to gore, all sorts of fucked up shit.
You masturbated David Carradine's death now?
I want to go that far, but look,
He was a good man who died doing what he loved.
So no pants. What was the first shock site you saw?
Yeah, neopets.com.
Neopets. That's
They're owned by the science religion.
Scientology.
Scientologists. Yes, Neopets is owned by Scientologists to the point where they try to enforce Scientology
I'm
on their
gonna
children.
plug Infowars.com.
the shock site.
Yeah, curing frogs of their gayness since 2012.
What's one of the most shocking things you've seen on Infowars? Would you say?
Well, it's funny that Alex Jones talked about Jeffrey Epstein in 2011, and everybody thought he was crazy. And then Mike Cernovich took that story, repackaged it as his own because he's kind of a gaffe, and pretended that he broke the story.
Oh yeah, that was great. Everybody was talking about Jeffrey Epstein, just like everybody was talking about R. Kelly in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. Everybody knew it.
Alex Jones is an American hero, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alex Jones is a hero, but he's the hero we deserve.
He is. Alex
Bro.
Jones, Infowars.com. Have you ever done DMT? All that stuff. Check that out.
How do you feel about Alex Jones being deplatformed off of YouTube?
It's racism against humankind. It's racism.
I agree.
Jack, you're racist. Tim Cook, you're racist.
It's
Android,
racism
you're
against free speech.
Alex Jones is a man of the people, and they just banned him because they want the class war to continue. Bunch of classist, racist people.
Horrible. This is a depressing episode. I'm sorry.
It
everyone.
is very depressing.
So what is this episode supposed to be?
We're talking about the internet. We're talking about
Free Alex Jones,
Yeah.
everybody.
That's what I thought we were on here for.
You know, I thought we were in here. We were gonna have fun. And we are gonna talk to Lou, and Lou's gone, and she left us.
Very sad. She said that she was committed, but
You know what's weird is you rarely meet like an acid head, like someone who constantly does acid or mushrooms. Like it's not addictive. Like it's almost every single time that I've done those kinds of drugs, it's been like a life-changing experience, and like I don't want to fuck with anything again, like for a very long time until like I feel the need to do it again. So it's kind of weird that someone just constantly does acid.
Well, I mean, if you have a lot of it, you'll want to do it.
Even if I have a lot of it, like, because that shit seriously fucks with you.
I agree with the guy in the bathroom.
Sir No Pants, you're not understanding that when your reality is that you're a convicted pedophile, you want to escape from your real life. So
I mean, I guess that's true, but like when you have open availability to alcohol and weed, it's like why would you fuck with your head that fucking much? It's weird.
Because it's fun. Yeah, you get to see the walls melt.
Yes, but I mean, maybe that shit just hit me in a way that it doesn't hit her. Like that could be some life-changing shit. Like if you're in a bad headspace when you do it, it'll fuck you up.
I think my legs had a bad acid trip and they just never recovered.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened.
Sir No Pants, I got a question for you, my man.
Yeah.
Where are your pants?
I don't know. That's why I'm on a mission to find them.
Do you have a Patreon where we can help you find your pants?
I put up posters everywhere. Yeah, it's patreon.com/SirNoPants, where I write Asterios erotica.
Awesome, that sounds great.
Yep, it's great.
I hope it's as wild as Asterios' comedy.
Oh, I try to make it.
There's nothing more arousing than an uncomfortable amount of decibels.
Oh, you better believe it.
Well, gentlemen, I have to drop out because
What is this not? Is this not exciting enough of a podcast for you tonight, Crippled Jesus?
Well, my fantasy draft is gonna start soon.
Okay,
And I talked
understand.
to the one, the only OJ Simpson just on this podcast now, so I feel as if I'm ready to draft my team.
That's all right. That's cool. And you know what? If I could leave right now, I would too. So
same here, actually.
You want to end the show? I can plug our sponsor, Mellow Yellow. You always win with Mellow Yellow. Mellow Yellow goes great with meth.
thank you, Crippled Jesus. Have fun with your fantasy draft.
I will.
All right, later.
Goodbye.
Okay, so well, we're talking about the internet. Anybody have some internet stories? What's everybody's opinion on the internet? Who likes the internet? Raise your hand. You like the internet? Let's just end this.
We're ending this off.
Yeah.
No, we're going for another 2 hours, brother.
Oh.
Yeah, it'd be nice, right?
Oh, there we are. Get stabbed.
Oh wow! Now you can fucking hear. Now you can hear me. Jesus Christ! I made several attempts to save this fucking trash fire of a show to come back into something, and guess what? No acknowledgement from the host. No acknowledgement from the crowd.
That means you suck, brother.
Yeah. Well, what happened? You muted.
I unmuted many times, and guess what? Nobody heard fucking nothing from me.
That was the plan the whole time.
You fucked up. We all fucked up. I fucked up most of all, but
it's okay. There's always tomorrow.
I was hilarious. I brought my A game.
No, we're doing get Mo back in here. We're doing art part 2. Get that motherfucking recorder back on. We're doing art part 2.
Absolutely not.
Get him right now. Bring it in.